name is Heath Miller, and I am an audiobook narrator. And I'm talking to you all from my home here on Peaks Island. Now, as you may have already cleverly deduced from my accent, I'm not originally from Maine. I moved here from Perth, Western Australia, straight here to the island to be with my wife, where we now live and work and are raising a family. So being as though I'm from very far away, about 18,000 miles in fact, I'm very aware of how unique and wonderful a place Maine is, and how supportive and generous and wonderful local communities like the one here on Peaks Island can be. So I know that a lot of people are in need right now, and I know that we will get through this, we'll look after one another, and we'll get through it together. So, on to the history. On this day, April the 28th, 1780, Brigadier General Peleg Wadsworth writes a letter to the Massachusetts Council describing the deplorable conditions of his troops in the midst of the Revolutionary War. Wadsworth was the commander of the American forces fighting the British in Maine. He writes that the troops are underpaid and unmotivated. Their officers are incompetent, and locals are helping the enemy. He also writes he doesn't have the amount of soldiers he had expected. The consequences of this delay is very dangerous to the cause, and is the cause of frequent desertions from the inhabitants to the enemy. A few months later, he ordered a civilian who was aiding American loyalists to be executed, and Wadsworth himself was then imprisoned by an angry mob. He escaped and returned to his home in Plymouth, Massachusetts. In 1784, Wadsworth moved his family to Portland, where his oldest daughter, Zilpah, gave birth to his grandson, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, in 1807.